Very good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
How's
Morning,
your
ma'am.
studies going? Yes? Tell me. Revision's over? Yes, Anish, what are you looking, searching for? Nothing. Okay. So today I am going to start with a new chapter, accountancy. Okay? New chapter of accountancy, and that is bank reconciliation statement. Chapter number 5, bank reconciliation statement. Before going to the chapter, let me ask you something. We are familiar with business now. We know that business will have so many transactions. Yes, the business will be recording them. And where is it recorded first? In which book? Yes?
Journal.
Journal. The business will be preparing books of accounts. Yes? There are several books prepared by the business, and the first book where the transactions are recorded for the first time, it is the journal. We also learned the subdivisions of journal. They are called the subsidiary books. Which are they? Subsidiary books. Name them. Alan Verghese, name the subsidiary books, please. Okay. Yes, Abdul Aman, tell me the names of subsidiary books. I only need the names, nothing else. Just tell me the names.
Cash book,
Yes, very good, Krishnanuni. Cash book.
sales, purchase book,
Mm,
sales book,
mm,
returns book,
mm,
sales returns book,
mm,
purchase returns book.
mm. Then,
Only that much I know, ma'am.
only that much you know. Then, somebody else continue. Add the other names, please. Rose, please help Krishnanuni. He has told the names of cash book, purchase, purchase returns, sales, sales returns. Then what else are there? Rose. Sorry?
Journal proper.
Journal proper, very good. And we also maintain bills receivables book, bills payable book. Okay, that is not there for you to study, but still they are also the subsidiary books. Okay, so these are the various subsidiary books. Books of accounts are maintained by the businesses. And tell me about cash book. For what is this cash book prepared? Vishnu, please tell me, cash book. What kind of transactions do you record in the cash book? Vishnu, are you there? Went? Okay. Alan Shibu, tell me about cash book. For what is this cash book prepared?
From cash transaction.
Cash transactions. Okay, only the cash transactions are recorded. And tell me the types of cash book also. How many types of cash book are there? Categorization in cash book. Yes? Where is Alan?
Yes, ma'am. Single column and
Single column.
double column
Mm.
and triple column.
Triple column. We also have petty cash book also. That is also a cash book. Another type of cash book. Okay. Coming to single column, we have only one amount column. Both cash bank, all cash transactions are recorded, amounts are recorded in that particular column itself. Double column cash book, we are providing two amount columns, one for cash, other for Akshay, other for bank. Yes, very good. And triple column cash book includes discount column also. Okay. So you are clear with all these concepts. So to conclude, we know that the business is maintaining several books of accounts. Okay. Now we know that the business will be maintaining an account with the bank. Am I right? The business will open an account with the bank. Yes? And which is that account? The account which the business maintains with the bank. What is that account called? Yes, Rahul, tell me. See, we know that there are several accounts, types of accounts with the bank. Savings bank account, current account, FD and recurring deposit account. Which is that type of account which the business maintains with the bank? Current account. Very good. So the business will be having a current account with the bank. Okay? Clear? So as the businesses are maintaining the books of account, same way the banks are also maintaining books of accounts. Clear? The business is maintaining the books of accounts. Books of account means these books, all these books prepared by the business. Same way, the bank is also preparing some kind of books. Okay? Now, in order to know the cash transactions, the business prepares cash book. And the bank, coming to the bank will prepare a book to keep a record of all the transactions of its customers. So the book prepared by the bank is called passbook. We know what is a passbook? Yes? All the transactions of a particular customer will be recorded in the passbook. You know that, no? We have already learned what is passbook in banking. So we are going to see about the cash book and passbook. We have two books. Let's consider only these two books for now. Cash book and passbook. The double column cash book is having the bank details. The transactions through the bank, we are recording it in the double column cash book. And the same bank will record all that in the passbook of that particular customer. Okay. Now, during the month end or year end, the business, they will compare their cash book as well as the passbook. See, I am maintaining a cash book. So I have recorded the bank amounts, all those bank transactions in my double column cash book. Now I am the business. What I do is, I will compare my passbook. My passbook, who prepares this passbook? The bank is preparing the passbook. Correct? Bank is preparing the passbook. So me as a business, what I do is, I will compare both my cash book as well as passbook. This is my cash book, it is not clear. This is my cash book, this is my passbook. Okay, I have just written the both names in the two paper. So cash book and passbook, I will compare it. Okay, so what the business expects is, what is the business expectation? Business will expect that the cash book and passbook is the same. I mean the balance in the cash book and passbook will be the same. That is the expectation of the business. a transaction has taken place, the business has recorded it in the cash book. And the same transaction which is done through the bank, that will be recorded by the bank also in the passbook. So actually what we expect is that the cash book balance and passbook balance should match. Am I right? See, purchased a furniture, purchased furniture for rupees 10,000 by giving check. So it is a bank transaction. So the business will write it in the cash book, show it in the bank column that this much amount is gone. The bank balance is reduced. That is shown in the double column cash book. When the same amount is gone out of the account, the bank will also record it in the passbook. This much amount has gone. Yes, so both are same, no? The cash book and passbook is matching. 10,000 gone. That is recorded in the business cash book. Passbook, the bank also mentions that in the passbook. So it is matching. But sometimes what happens is that this doesn't match. Do you understand? The cash book and passbook balances will not match due to several reasons. The reasons we'll see soon. Okay? So, the business want to find out what made this difference. Why is it not getting tallied? Tally means matching. Same. It is not tallied. Why? We want to find out the reasons. To find out this reason, to find out the cause of this difference, the business will prepare a statement. That statement is called bank reconciliation statement. Okay? So actually this bank reconciliation statement, it is a statement. Why I am repeating this is that it is not an account. Don't confuse it with an account. You know what is an account? T account. It will have a debit side and credit side. That is how an account looks like. Here we are not preparing an account. It is a statement. Is it clear? It is a statement. So, now tell me, why do you prepare bank reconciliation statement? Who will tell me? Raise your hand. Sometimes the cash book prepared by the business as well as the passbook prepared by the bank. Okay? The balances in the cash book and passbook will not match. Okay? So, in order to find out what made this difference, why is there a difference between cash book balance and passbook balance? We will prepare to find out the differences and to make them match. We need to get it match. We need that same. We have to bring it same. So, for that we will prepare a statement. Okay? That is called bank reconciliation statement. Everybody take out your textbook and read. Bank reconciliation statement. Who will read aloud? Aparna, can you read loudly?
Ma'am, from starting.
Yes.
In chapter 4, you have learned that the business organizations keep a record of their cash and bank transactions in a cash book. The cash book also serves the purpose of both the cash account and the bank account and shows the balance of both at the end of the period. Once the cash book has been balanced, it is usual to check its details with the records of the firm's bank transactions as recorded by the bank. To enable this check, the cashier needs to ensure that the cash book is completely up to date and a recent bank statement or a bank passbook has been obtained from the bank. A bank statement or a bank passbook is a copy of a bank account as shown by the bank records. This enabled the bank customers to check their funds in the bank regularly and update their own records of transactions that have occurred. An illustrative bank passbook of a current account is shown in figure 5.1. The amount of balance shown in the passbook or the bank statement must tally with the balance as shown in the cash book. But in practice, these are usually found to be different. Hence, we have to ascertain the causes for such a difference. It will be observed that the bank statement or passbook shows all deposits in the credit column and withdrawals in the debit column. Thus, if deposits exceed withdrawals, it shows a credit balance, and if withdrawals exceed deposits, it will show a debit balance.
Okay, thank you. So, is it clear now the meaning of bank reconciliation statement, the purpose for which it is prepared? Is it clear? The cash book balance and the passbook balance may not match due to several reasons. So, to find out what caused the difference, what is the reason for this, and to make it tally, to bring it equal or matching, we prepare bank reconciliation statement. Okay. Now, let me ask you about the balance. Debit balance and credit balance. Let us have a clear understanding about this balances. I have already explained to you about this when we discussed cash book. When do we say that the cash book is having a debit balance? Yes. Cash book is having a debit balance. What does that mean? What is the meaning? Who will tell me? Anyone? Cash book. Debit balance. What does that mean? I need the meaning. What do you understand by this? Debit balance. Yes, who will try? Yes, Rahul, do you want to try?
There will be some profit.
It is not profit. That means there is sufficient fund with the business. There is cash balance available. Debit balance of cash book means it is positive balance. Please note this down. It is positive balance, or you can say favorable balance. Favorable balance. This is a cash book. You have debit side, credit side. Debit side shows cash inflow. Cash came inside. Am I right? The receipts are shown here. Receipts are shown here. So if you have 100 rupees on the debit side and payments are shown here, don't forget this, payments are shown here, 60 rupees are payment. Okay, So which side is more? Debit side is more. Debit side is more. That means it is having a debit balance. So we had 100 rupees, 60 rupees went out. So 40 rupees is left. Balance is there. 40 rupees is there with the business. That is the meaning. Yes? Agreed? Everybody agreed? Is this clear? The concept is clear? For the cash book. So this is called debit balance. Debit balance of rupees 40. The cash book is having a debit balance of rupees 40. This is a good signal. There is balance with the business. Okay? Positive balance, favorable balance. Clear. Now let me ask you, have you noticed the messages that you receive in your mobile phone from the bank when some amount is deposited in your bank account? What is that message alert you get? Amount? Credited. Amount credited. So what does that mean? We have a passbook. Yes, what Rahul said is correct. At least from now onwards you notice it. When amount is deposited, it came to your account. So you get the text message that amount so and so credited to your account. Credited. So that means it is the back when the passbook shows a credit balance. Why is it a credit balance? Actually, cash came inside the bank. We are talking about the bank. We have made a deposit into the bank. Still the bank gives the message credit. When cash comes inside, we show debit, no? Then why is it shown credit? Confused? Yes? Are you all thinking? Think about the bank. What is this deposit for the bank? Is it asset or liability for the bank? See, the deposits that we make in the bank, it is actually liability for the bank. Correct, no? It is not bank's money. The bank will have to repay it back whenever the customer demands it. Yes? So that's why bank show this as credit. For the bank is preparing the passbook. From the point of view of the bank, liability increase. It is the liability. Correct? So, credit balance of the passbook. For the passbook, it is just the reverse. Credit balance is the positive balance. Not positive balance. Credit balance is the negative balance, and just a second, passbook. It shows the credit balance. Enough, that is enough. The passbook shows a credit balance, and that means there is fund with the bank. There is fund with the bank. Okay, then credit balance becomes the positive balance. The cash has come inside, and that is actually the liability. That is why it is credit balance, and here passbook, when it is credit balance, it becomes the positive balance. It is considered as positive balance. And if it is debit balance means it is unfavorable, negative. Okay, now just read the next page in the textbook. The need for reconciliation. Read it yourself, please. The need for reconciliation. Okay, so you can see the format of bank reconciliation statement given there. It is a statement and not an account. Okay, so there is no cut and write rules for the format. Either you can prepare it this way or this way. That is, sometimes the cash book balance will be given. Cash book is given. Okay, let's say 10,000. And passbook is shown, passbook is there, and it shows 12,000. So here you find difference between cash book and passbook. Yes, cash book is showing 10,000 balance, passbook shows 12,000. So in order to bring it same, what we have to do? We need to find out what is the cost for this 2,000 rupees. 2,000 is the difference, no? 10,000 and 12,000. So to make it equal, what we do? We have to find out the reason. It could be any reason. Sometimes any customer would have made payment directly to the bank. The business did not know that. The customer came directly to the bank and have deposited 2,000 rupees. The business did not come to know this. So the business haven't recorded it. We'll see the reasons. Let us come to that later. So here the difference is 2,000. To make it equal, what we have to do? We have to add back this 2,000. Correct? Yes. And sometimes it is like here we have 15,000 and here passbook we have 13,000. So again it is different. Cash book and passbook is different. So to make it equal, we will reduce 2,000 from here, from the cash book. We are going to make adjustments in the cash book to bring it equal. So certain items have to be added and some items have to be deducted. Clear? When this is done, adding some items and reducing some items, we will get the final answer we get will be the passbook balance. Then it becomes same. It will be tallied. You will understand this better when you do the problem. Okay? So now look at the format. I told you some items we will be adding or some items we will have to reduce. So either you can prepare it this way, the first way. That is, balance as per cash book is given. Items are added so that total will come here. Then certain items are reduced. So from this, these items will be reduced and finally we get the passbook balance. When you start with cash book, you will get passbook balance. Balance as per passbook. Okay? or else you can do it this way, that is we are preparing two amount columns, this for add, this for minus. So if it is done in this way, then it will be similar like account. Then it will be easy for you to find out the balance. The balancing figure here, both the columns will be added. Where is the difference? That becomes the balance amount. Okay, so it is all up to your convenience. Whichever method you feel it as okay, you are confident with the idea, that you can choose. No problem. Is it clear? Okay, so now let us see the items that causes the differences. After discussing this, we will come back again to the format. Okay, the differences. Why is these differences coming? What are the reasons? There are two reasons mainly. The timing differences in the timing differences on recording the transaction. Suppose I am the business, okay, I am the business. Pranav is a customer. Pranav had to pay some money to the business. So the Pranav could have brought a check directly to the business. But instead of that, what did Pranav do? Pranav directly went to the bank and deposited there. So did I know that? No. That is timing difference. So already when the cash came to the bank already recorded it in the passbook. As the business is unaware, the business did not do that. Later on, when the business comes to know this only, the business will record this. So that changed the difference in time. Timing in differences. That is one reason. Okay. Second reason is errors made by the business or the bank. Sometimes errors will be committed. Mistakes will happen when writing. The accountant forgot about a particular amount. Mistake, errors. Due to some errors, the differences can occur between the cash book balance and passbook balance. Now let us discuss each and everything in detail. The differences. The first difference related to timing difference. Timing. Okay. It is check issued by the bank. Check issued by the bank but not yet presented for payment. That is the first case. Check issued by the bank. That means the business has to make some payment. Okay? Business have to make payment. So what the business do? Let me write it. Business have to make payment. For that, business is issuing check. Immediately when business issued this check, gave this check, business recorded it in the cash book. What did he record? The business went, bank account reduced. Yes, bank balance reduced. Why? Check has been issued. That means that their bank balance will reduce. No. But the person to whom this check is given, let it be Mr. A. He did not go to the bank on the same day. He thought, okay, anyway I have got the check, I'll collect it 2 days after. So think about the bank balance, it is still the same. Correct? This person, he haven't gone to the bank. If he had went to the bank on the same day and withdrawn the money, then only the bank account get reduced. But he did not go. Correct? So that is a difference. That has resulted in the difference. Now read that paragraph. Check issued by the bank but not yet presented for the payment. Check issued by the bank, that means the company, the business has given the issued the check of their bank. The business will be having an account in some bank, no? That bank's check has been issued, that is the meaning. When checks are issued by the bank to the suppliers or creditors of the firm, these are immediately entered on the credit side of the cash book. However, the receiving party may not present the check to the bank for payment immediately. The bank will debit the firm's account only when these checks are actually paid by the bank. Correct? Only when actually the amount goes out of the account, then only the bank will mention it in the passbook. Hence, there is a time lag between the issue of check and its presentation to the bank. Clear? Okay. It's time to wind up. Read, understand the concept. Okay? I stop with this now. For now, just understand, why do you prepare bank reconciliation statement? Because sometimes cash book balance, passbook balance doesn't match. To find out the difference, what made these differences, why is it not matching, and to bring it to arrive at the same amount, to bring them tallied, that's why we are preparing a statement. It is not an account, it is a statement. Bank reconciliation statement is prepared. Okay? Yes, I stop with this. We'll continue in the next session. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.